Back, solve this inequality. 5x minus 33 plus 2 times parenthesis x minus 1 less than 0. Okay, so we want to first distribute the 2. So 5x minus 33 plus 2x minus 2 is less than 0. Combine like terms. 5x plus 2x minus 33 minus 2 is less than 0. 5x plus 2x is 7x. Minus 33 minus 2 is minus 35, less than 0. To solve for x, you want to isolate x. So get rid of negative 35 first. Add 35 to both sides. These two cancel on the left and you're left with 7x less than 0 plus 35 is positive 35. Divide both sides by 7. 7 is a positive number, so no change in the inequality. You get x less than 5. Next. Negative 6x plus 5 less than negative 3 times parenthesis negative x plus 6 minus 3. Okay, so we are going to simplify the right hand side because left hand side is as it is simplified. Negative 6x plus 5 less than. Distribute the negative 3 multiplication, right? So that's positive 3x and that's negative 18 minus 3. So continuing, negative 6x plus 5 is less than positive 3x minus 81 minus 21. Negative 18, negative 3, negative 21. Now combine the x's. So I have an x here and an x here. So I'm subtracting 3x from both sides. All right. So I subtract the 3x from both sides. That gets me on the left negative 9x plus 5 less than, these two cancel, negative 21. I hope it's clear. Negative 6x minus 3x is negative 9x. Now over here, let me get rid of the plus 5 by subtracting 5 from both sides. When I subtract 5 from both sides, I'm left with negative 9x. These two cancel, left less than negative 26. Okay, negative 21, negative 5 is negative 26. Now I want to divide by negative 9. Keep in mind, multiplying or dividing by a negative number changes inequality. So that less than becomes greater than when I divide by negative 9, both sides. So that gets me on the left, these two cancel, you get x greater than, negative over negative is positive, 26 over 9. Next. b minus 3/4 is greater than 5 over 4b plus 1. So I have a denominator. So common denominator here is 4. And I will multiply both sides by 4. I multiply by the least common denominator so that the denominators get eliminated. Okay. Notice 4 is a positive number, so no change in inequality. 4 times the left hand side, all of the left hand side in parentheses, is greater than 4 times the right hand side, all of right hand side in parentheses. Notice 4 distributes. 4 times b minus 4 times 3/4 greater than 4 times 5/4 b plus 4 times 1, that's a 4. So why did we multiply by 4? So the denominators get cancelled. So when I cancel the denominators, what am I left with? 4b minus, these two are gone, 3 greater than. These two are gone, 5b plus 4. At this point, I can subtract both sides by 5b so that I get variable on the left, negative 5b minus 5b. 4b minus 5b is negative 1b minus 3 greater than. These two cancel, I'm left with 4. Now add 3 to both sides. That gets me negative b greater than 4 plus 3 is 7. Okay, these two cancelled. Now notice I have to get rid of negative. I can do that by multiplying by negative 1. Although multiplying or dividing by a negative number changes inequality. So I want to multiply by negative 1. So greater than becomes less than. Negative 1 times negative b is less than negative 1 times 7, which gives me positive b less than negative 7. Next. Okay. Consider the following table with the number of defendants executed. My God. Anyhow, that's a terrible question. Regardless, solve the inequality. So 6x plus 2 times 2x plus 1 less than 8 plus 2 times 3x minus 1. Okay, ignore the rest of it, guys. I mean, I don't know why web work has such questions, but it does. Let's see. 6x plus 2 times 2x plus 1 is less than 8 plus 2 times 3x minus 1. So this you can distribute. So 6x plus 4x plus 2. Here distribute the 2, 6x minus 2. So now you have 6x plus 4x 10x plus 2 less than 8 minus 2 is a 6 and 6x. I want to get 6x and x's combined together on one side. So subtract 6x from both sides. So that gets me 10x minus 6x is 4x plus 2 less than. These two cancel, you're left with 6. Let me get rid of the plus 2, negative 2 on both sides. That gets me 4x less than 4. Divide both sides by 4. 4 is a positive number, so no change in inequality. X less than 1. Okay, so x less than 1. In the above inequality, suppose x represents the number of white individuals executed. Is this true? No. For a white is 767. Is it less than 1? No. So it's a false. In the above inequality, suppose x represents the number of Latino. Is the solution true or false? Less than 1, it is a false statement. Next. Okay. Negative 8 plus 7 times negative 8 plus x less equals 8x minus 69. Oh, we want to choose which of these graphs represents the solution to this problem. So 14th question. So I hope I have copied down the question correctly. Now proceed. First, open the parenthesis to simplify. Negative 8, 7 times negative 8 is negative 56 plus 7 times x is less equals 8x minus 69. Combine. Negative 8 minus 56 is negative 64 plus 7x is less equals 8x minus 69. I want to get both the x's to the left. So subtract, before that I am getting rid of negative 64. Add 64 to both sides. that these two cancel, I'm left with 7x less equals 8x. Negative 69 plus 64 is minus 5. Now subtract 8x from both sides to combine the x, to bring all the x's to one side. 7x minus 8x is minus x. These two cancel, I'm left with negative 5 here. Notice, to get rid of this minus x is nothing but negative 1x. So I want to be multiplying by negative 1, although multiplying or dividing by a negative number changes inequality. So this less than or equal to becomes greater equals. Multiply by negative 1 both sides. That gets us positive x greater equals positive 5. That's your solution. So I greater equals 5. That means I'm going to be 5 or more. 5 or more. D is my answer. All right. We'll continue next problem in our next video. Until then, bye.